Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. As I said in the Von Herzen Brothers one, I'm looking at a few prog groups, a few new records released by some prog artists, progressive artists, whatever they're classed as these days, during this week. I'll probably mix other things in. I get bored easily, that's why I call it eclectic, as in eclectic, because I get fed up almost immediately of doing something. It's like, attention span deficit disorder. Is there a group out there called that? There needs to be. Anyway, somebody said Jeffrey Downes brought out a new album with his partner Christopher Braide. Apparently they've released a few things, and I think it's called, that says DBA 3 on it. So I think this is their third album together. Jeffrey Downes, for those who might not know, I think he's more famous than Christopher Braide. Never heard of him. He's probably done stuff. I could read it up and say, look at me, look how clever I am. I've done it, but I got fed up with it. I think we're all here just to listen to the music and to me witter on a little bit and go, you know nothing. But Jeffrey Downes, he's played keyboards for Yes. He's the main keyboard player for Asia. Or was. I don't think Asia are going anymore, really. And he was also the keyboardist for a little-known pop act in the UK many years ago with Trevor Horn called Buggles. I like Buggles. I like their first album anyway. I've got their second album somewhere on digital download I purchased for about £1 and never listened to it. That's my problem with digital downloads. I've got several of them. Hardly listen to them. I'm one of these people who needs to hold the CD or hold the album and put it in and put it on and do all that sort of stuff. So I don't tend to listen to things on digital a lot unless I'm in the car and I've plugged in the iPod. So that's what Jeffrey Downes has fame from. He's done other stuff, of course, and this. Now, I've looked on YouTube. Some of the older stuff is on there. I think a lot of the newer stuff has been blocked all the time, so this might get blocked too. This might end up edited to try and unblock it, or might end up on Dailymotion or something like that. If it's not, there's no video, of course, because of that. I'm playing it on a different service, and so it's just me in the corner with the picture and going like, so stop, and I will now play a song from it. Angel on Your Shoulder. Sounds a good one, doesn't it? Sounds a bad one? Let's give it a go anyway. This is Angel on Your Shoulder by DBA, Downes Braide Association. It's too early in the morning. Here we go.
She's with you everywhere, even when you're lost and broken. In your wilderness, she's there, and when tears cascade like rivers, she will dam the waterfall. Though you've no time for religion, she can feel the God she told. North winds blow, life speeds like a train. Friends come and go, fickle as a flame. She remains. days of potent sorrow, and the grief of summers lost. She helps you not to fear tomorrow, shares the burden of the past. North winds blow, life speeds like a train. Friends come and go, fickle as a flame. She remains. Angel, show your power divine, the meaning of sublime. Angel, like a blinding light, when each day feels like the night. Angel. When the sunset splendor's waning, and the night surrounds the dark, you can hear softly singing. If you listen with your heart, north winds blow, life speeds like a train. Friends come and go, fickle as a flame. She remains. Angel, show your power divine, the meaning of sublime. Angel, like a blinding light, when each day feels like the night. The night, when each day feels like the night. Like the night, when each day feels like the night.
Lover I may never know, your beauty is in the aquatints of the midnight sunset, in the choirambic chimings of the breeze, and in the crystalline blues of the ice sheets. On fjordside, on mountainside, I am suffused in you.
That was Downs Braide Association and Angel on Your Shoulder. Very pleasant, poppy music. Nice bit of guitaring on the outro. It was like the 90s and the noughties never happened. That was slick 80s AOR meets progressive groups. That was like when Yes went pop, wasn't it? It was slick, it was well produced, it was nice, it was pleasant, it was little toe tappy in parts. Sometimes after the first chorus, they did a few things that made the rhythm disappear a little bit. Maybe go, ooh, they're putting little niggly things in there to make you go, ooh, it's a bit different. But on the whole, it wasn't different. It was a little bit anemic. Now, I like Asia. They were like the pop prog people, the progressive rockers that decided to go pop, mainstream, AOR-y, poppy sound, and their first album was awesome, and they've done a couple of great songs on some of the last couple of albums before the obvious death of their main guy. And Asia are fine. And there were a few fine things going on in the 80s. This adds nothing new for me. I liked it, but that's all. It didn't stir anything inside me. It didn't make me go, yes, in any way, shape or form. It's good, solid songwriting, nice commercial thing, crossover appeal. If people heard it, of course, a lot of people now would go like, it seems a bit old-fashioned, because it is. I mean, Jeffrey Downes definitely old-fashioned anyway. I don't know what Christopher Braide background. That song anyway, is very commercial and very 80s, and didn't really do enough for me to make me go, gotta listen to more. But if you think there's a darker sound, a heavier sound, a more interesting sound by these guys, let me know, and I might well check it out one day in the future. Anyway, from that sort of to something else maybe that makes me go, yeah. And I'll see you for the next one.